Everybody, welcome back to day 3 of the Golden Goblet. I gotta see what we're doing today. I know it's on Whittleton Creek, but I need to find the name of the contract itself. It is called Not On My Lawn. Okay. Get me in here. So I think we've performed relatively well on the last 2. Could be better, but you know, respectable performances. We didn't die. Remind me later to sign up for an IOI accounts. No, thank you. So we are going contracts. I think it's in featured. We could search, but if it's going to be in featured anyway. Not on my lawn. All right, so here's your briefing. Life in the suburbs is just great until you anger the neighborhood sociopath. Oh, well, we'll discuss the morality later. He's paying quite nicely to see them eliminated. Good luck, 47. So we have to eliminate Larry Whiteside, Malcolm Hammer, Sam Haynes, and Grant Bree. And you know what? This is a pure challenge. I like that. We can wear whatever we want, so let's mix it up. I know people like the cowboy suit, but for me, I'm a Florida fit with glasses man myself personally. And then for smuggled item, I don't want to get like too finicky with it, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want to give myself something that makes it like so much easier for me to succeed than other people. Than MALF and Dan, who probably don't have, like, you know, nearly as much unlocked. So I'm trying to think. Honestly, the explosive pen, let's look at the details, will explode shortly after being thrown, but also sharp enough to kill on impact. That sounds fine to me. I like to take lockpicks, but I think it's a little bit resinous, if you know what I mean. I don't want to get on anybody's bad side by... I want to make sure it's a pure victory. Let's put it that way. All right, so here we are. And I have no idea where the targets are, to be honest. I will tell you I don't trust anybody who wears a polo shirt and gloves in the summertime. Like, why are you wearing those gloves? It just doesn't make sense to me. I will also tell you we instituted a rule, and I asked for the rule. I went over to ask about the rule. Pick up explosive pen. There we go. The rule is you can restart. If you haven't killed any of your targets, you can restart if things go terribly wrong. If you have killed a target, you're stuck with the run, though. So what do we want? We want, I mean, creative kills are great, right? But we also just want perfect crimes. If we can... get a kill that looks like an accident, that's beautiful, but most of the time that's not really my forte. Block mole hole. So I think we can use that to get some like explosions. But I think we could also, to be honest with you, knowing that that guy works here, we could go into the backyard a little bit and just do some scouting, right? I do use resin vision, by the way, and I'm not ashamed to admit it. If that guy's coming into the backyard from time to time, I would say, I know we've been using a lot of pistol kills. And it's a little bit boring. At the same time, it's folded, it's tempered, it gets the job done. I would love, I don't really want to pick these up, because I think if you've never done Whittleton Creek before, you have to like do some bonus objectives to escape, which is, I'll admit, I didn't remember until only recently. We actually did this on the show today, which was just you're gonna laugh, but it was coincidental. So if possible, of course, you would prefer not to aggro anybody except the people you're trying to ice, right? Will that actually come to pass? I don't know, but I'm trying to be a little bit more patient than usual. As of right now, we're not really making any progress, to be honest. What do you got going on here? What's in there? Pick up fire extinguisher? It's a useful melee weapon. Turning on the generator is a good way to distract, though. I just want to see, do you think our man's coming back? That's our man, and he's coming back. So for me, this is a sneaky, sneaky time. I would prefer not to use a gun, because it's a little impersonal, right? I prefer to get up close. Don't look at me. Don't look at me like that.
Hey, yo! You got no right in here! Someone has to teach this guy a lesson. He's serious problem.
I'm sorry, sir! I mean, I'll just level with you. This is a very good time for a restart. If you're gonna play that kind of game.
I need help.
If you're gonna play super min-maxy style, you would hit a restart on this. But I'm not that kind of dude. I think that's abundantly clear. I am instead just a man who's not afraid to abuse the systems of Hitman a little bit. I'm a man who recognizes that whenever people complain about bad AI, I love it. Because bad AI for me is not bad AI. Bad AI for me is AI that makes it conceivable for me to actually accomplish my objective. You're not going back, are you? You're a son of a gun. He is going back. I mean, we could pull out the piece and take this guy out. No question. Just make it through the door like a fair evader. And steal his life. And then we steal his life. So we want to not be discovered. I'll level with you. I don't think it's a very good location for that. Hello, sir. There should be a spot where I can, like, dump him. And I want the points. This could be an hour-long video of just this kind of, like, slapdash style assassination. I would be okay with that. We're also not going to change outfits, because I think if you use your suit, you get bonus points. Man, this guy's having a terrible day. What's your problem, dude? I don't understand why you're so mad. I also don't understand why your vision is so bad. So you gotta be a little careful on this one. He could turn around. If he does, I mean, it is what it is. I think the music is so, like, royalty-free right now. Hello, sir. Really, like, no... Can I just dump you in the river? No? I mean, I could dump you in the bushes. Nobody's gonna discover you. But if they did, I would be upset. That's as good as it gets right here. Unfortunately, the axe is not hideable. But it would be funny. So, to be honest, that's one down. And it was not handled very elegantly. But that's okay. Now, if you're ever trespassing yourself, I would not recommend going to the backyard that has armed guards in it. Especially because you'll get caught on security camera like I just did. We can go back into this house at a later juncture and erase the security footage if we decide that's a prudent thing for us. That, in and of itself, was not very smart. I mean, that was the dumbest decision we've made so far. I mean, if we wanted to be, like, super hilarious, we could have just started this by giving ourselves the silenced sniper rifle. And then... just taking them all out from afar. That's not the way I want to live my life. That's not the way I want to live my life. This is tough. There's not many places to hide the bodies on this one. You could put them in this bush.
Wow.
Do you think this will actually work?
Command, I just heard something. I don't know. I'm gonna go check it out.
Once he starts moving. I mean, that's textbook. But also, don't walk to the bush. Don't walk to the bush. Okay. Now that's not really that creative, but you got to admit that that was relatively well done by my standards, at least. We had pretty much exactly the right amount of time to get that done. Are you in the room? No. Okay, so you're the spicy one here. So here's, I think this is actually not that bad. I think you maybe, is there a window we can climb in here? Yes.
I mean, I'm just trying to help him, and he's behaving like a complete...
Just go for it.
All right, I better go. You know, it's like he knows that I know.
So that guy's gonna bounce. We'll create a distraction in here. Hide right here. When he walks in, we'll just ice him by, you know, like a chokehold, and we'll pop him into the... We'll pop him into the bin. I think this could be another 2-star performance for us, by the way. It could even be 3. I mean, we got 2 on the last one because we screwed up real badly. So I think what you do, crack this open, just to make sure it makes enough noise. Toss a coin down. Hide. I mean, this is Hitman 101. I'm almost embarrassed. Like, this is like basically a cheat code. The coins are the greatest tool you could ever ask for. Plus the door opened in the right way. I thought somebody walked by the door right there. So we'll snap his neck. There's another silent takedown with a target elimination. Dude, it's going pretty well so far. That's 3 of 4 handled. Pick up his gun so nobody gets rattled by that. And that guy goes back through his dialogue. If only we shot that security camera, dude. Life would be so much easier right now. So this, without a doubt, has been the easiest contract of all. I know this guy. He hangs out near the garage exclusively, I think. I mean, to be honest, yes, we have an exploding pen, but it will cause us some point loss to use it. On the other hand, it's an exploding pen, so what kind of person would I be if I didn't use it? You know what I mean? I think it's got to be done. I think we've got to amp up the meme potential a little bit. I'm just making sure we've got an escape route. I don't want to just be a coward throwing coins into the bushes and then when people come over, I ice them. I want to send some people sky freaking high. Turn around, sir. Every now and then I get a little bit. I've screwed up. Wow, what the heck happened over here? Larry became concussed.
Hey, are you okay? You coming out of it?
Larry's ears just popped.
Oh, okay.
So that's my mistake on that one.
We have intel on the suspect?
Didn't see him, so no ID.
Let's go.
Seriously?
Didn't see him, so no ID.
man. Nothing in my position, over.
Sorry about this one, sir. It's just that easy. Oh no, it's not that easy. I've been discovered. Run away. So that was not a wise move on my part. It was definitely not the right way to tackle that. I honestly didn't think anybody was looking at me. So what do you do from this point onwards? Well, you accept that you've made a mistake. So you go over here and you go, you know what? Starting now, I'm a police deputy. And then I'm just gonna walk out. I apologize, but I love the way that this hat looks when you got the bald head and the barcode. It's perfect. It's like the barcode is underlined. It wouldn't be me playing Hitman if I didn't screw it up a little bit, right? Hello, gentlemen. Now, there is still a chance, if we desire, to erase security footage. But I'm just gonna own up to the fact that it's a pretty tough sell. Is this the Janus residence? No, it's a Cassidy property. Maybe there's not a chance for us to do that, honestly. If you'll excuse me. You thought you saw something, huh? Hello, sir. Remember me from earlier? Well, I think that is gonna be that's gonna be the Golden Goblet today. It was not a particularly great score, but it still got the job done. Let's exit here. I definitely feel like we lost some focus at the end, which is surprising considering that the video was only 17 minutes long, but let's see how we did, shall we? I'm gonna say it's a 1 star. But a 1 star is nice, because it gives the other guys a better chance. And that sounds rude, but really I just mean it as like, you know, I've played way more of this than them. So that's a 32,140 point score. And obviously we're close to the bottom of the global leaderboards, but that's not really what we're competing against right now. Also, on the global leaderboards, there's people that are just, they're doing it 75 times to make sure they get the #1 spot. For now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Obviously, rate the video. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I will see you next time. Also, make sure to check out MALF and Dan's perspectives. Located in the video description below. You can go to their channels there. For now, thanks for watching. Thanks for your support, and I'll see you next time. See ya!